Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Scott Bryson, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Into the box now, Theo Jamieson comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back for more from Detroit after this. So stepping in, Theo Jamieson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Theo Jamieson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Rossiter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rossiter.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Jamieson is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Theo Jamieson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch coming, here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 45, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Tigers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 47. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Heading out towards shallow right. Jamieson moving forward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing.
Into the box now,
The right
Theo
fielder,
Jamison.
number 50.
He singled his last time up.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 1-0 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Standing in, number 45. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Standing in, number 14. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Odor.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding in once again, number 18. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2, the final total today. The Los Angeles Angels put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Yusniel Rosales earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jamison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now, Theo Jamison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Theo Jamison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, you smoked it.
Boy, D-Roll, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, number 18. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Jamison on second. Rodriguez is over at first with 1 away. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. Coming to the plate now, number 45. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
The 2-2. This is in the air out to right. Williams has a play. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Striding in, Theo Jamison. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. they're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. This is pulled into right. Williams is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in now, Theo Jamison.
The right fielder, Theo Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball.
Now to the plate, Theo Jamison. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Ward.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Detroit Tigers come out on top for their 30th victory. John Alvarado claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Victor Alcantara is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes.
Next for the Tigers, Theo Jamieson. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been on a nice stretch. How about an on-base percentage of over 500 in his last 10 games? That's right, 500 in his last 10 games. That's pretty special, and he's doing a lot to make this lineup click right now.
So digging in now, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he popped him up. Walker moving in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
The third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ricky Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1. Hit to first.
Hold on
Played
right
on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in for the Indians, Justin Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, the 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jamieson coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamieson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Theo Jamieson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. In now for Cleveland, number 62, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Jameson will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, so the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Ochoa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Ochoa.
Heading out towards shallow right. Jameson moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Tigers lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Theo Jameson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 and 2.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Sanchez.
Oscar.
1 out, nobody on.
Sanchez.
Skied into very shallow right. Jameson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Detroit rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Victor Alcantara earns win number 4 on the season. Tyler Mahle struck out 10 in the losing effort. John Alvarado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation. Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Chris Costa gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him.
In now, Theo Jameson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jameson.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
Next to bat for Toronto, Oliver Bearden. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Oliver Bearden.
Here now the 2-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamison.
Number 50, Theo Jamison.
And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Cox is up with it, and that's the second out. Now batting, Theo Jamison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 offering. A ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The set and the 1-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Davis racing back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. So a crucial moment here, and standing
50.
in, Theo Jamison. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Wesley Ward will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 27, Wesley Ward.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 63 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. John Cannon pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. John Alvarado records the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Scott Bryson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners.
Digging in, Theo Jamieson. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Here comes the first pitch. To first. Smith right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
Stepping in for the Jays, number 25 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Jamieson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Theo Jamieson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Theo Jamieson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and no one can corral that one. Base hit, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So here's the cleanup hitter, James Wyatt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James Wyatt.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Tigers 5, the Jays 0. Settling in now, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Jamieson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box, Derek Fisher. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Miranda. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to...
Ready once again, Theo Jamieson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James Wyatt.
The left fielder,
Jamieson on at first, nobody out. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times
now
somebody's there to make that play.
Unfortunately
not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Hit back up the middle. Right here. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now at the plate, number 14. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And the 2-1. Popped up. Smith is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for Detroit. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, J.P. Crawford. He singled his last time up.
JP.
No outs, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Jamieson is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. Next up for Detroit, Theo Jamieson.
Right fielder, Theo Jamieson.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. his hacks again.
The
Theo
right fielder,
Jamison,
number 15.
as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Giving chase is Fisher. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. Detroit get their 20th home win this year. Number 57 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. John Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.